Mary Onaife Debbie. It's another great day in the city of Lagos. Today is the 25th day in the month of January. Talking about the election, it's just few days away. We have 31 days, 55 minutes, and 53 seconds to the election day. And the thing is, let me tell you what Abraham Lincoln said. He said this, he said, the ballot is stronger than the bullet. It is stronger. So come 25th of February, we're going to know. Now, I'm going to give you the headlines now right away from different newspapers. I have 6 newspapers that I'll be giving you the headlines from the Punch to the Sun, the Vanguard, the Daily Thrust, This Day, the Nation's newspaper. And then we'll discuss the hot topics in the news this morning. Now we begin with the Punch newspaper. The headline here reads, New Naira deadlines. Kanu, Ondo, Anambra depositors flood bank with old notes. It has a rider. The rider here says CBN Sean's National Assembly insists on January 31st cash swap deadline. EFCC, ICPC won't arrest huge depositors. Emefiele assures bank customers. That's true. Central bank officials, POS agents set up rural cash exchange points. Now another story here. Headline says Lassa fever kills 7. Edo urges vigilance. Ekiti monitors PVC collection. Kwara declares holiday. Sanwo-Olu approves new vehicles for state directors. Court throws at suit challenging motorcycle ban. Another one here says Ebonyi State beaten Ebonyi artist. Yeah, this is a sad story. It says Ebonyi artist beaten to pop. That's what the headline here reads. It says that Ebonyi artist beaten to pop over campaign song. If you see the picture, you'll wonder why he was beaten like that. The story is on the Punch newspaper. Federal government raises a 14-man panel to end fuel scarcity. I think it's about time. 14-man panel, to end fuel scarcity. Family rejects old naira notes as bride price in Niger. Nigeria to spend 6 trillion naira on fuel subsidy this year, says Rufai. The story is on the Vanguard newspaper. Another headline from the Vanguard says NAS CBN battle over old naira notes deadline. Jubilation as federal government register informal sector trade union. Imo killings. We will render top politicians in Imo irrelevant, says IPOB. Now to the Daily Thrust newspaper. Petrol stations traders reject old naira notes in FCT council. Customer besiege banks ATM points. That's the rider to that headline. Now this one says CBN pushes interest rates to 17.5%. Another headline here said old naira notes. Nigerians fear massive losses as deadline draws near. Now senators, reps draw battle line with CBN over naira notes. Everywhere you turn, it's just the naira notes, the naira notes, the naira notes. Now to the Nation's newspaper this morning. We won't campaign for Atiku. Wike insist. Now, NIMET forecasts early onset of rainfall this year. Please take note. Another story from the Nation's newspaper. Oshu governorship polls. Tinubu fixes Friday for ruling of Oyetola's petition against Adeleke's victory. Now, INEC takes delivery of last PVC's batch for Lagos. The story is on the Nations this morning. Now to This Day newspaper. Buhari takes a train ride after inaugurating phase 1 of Lagos Blue Rail line. Now the rider says witnesses signing of contract for construction of second phase. Unveils J.K. Randall Centers for Yoruba Culture. Apparently, federal government will use 5G technology to tackle insecurity. The story is on This Day newspaper. Now to the Sun newspaper this morning. Federal government stop refined sugar importation. Now, the rider here reads, target over 500 billion naira ethanol power generation in new sugar master plan. 9 states to provide land infrastructure. Another headline from the Sunset election, NAPTAN appeals for 2 weeks break for students to vote. Now, the rider here says NAS6 2 days holiday. Now, these are your headlines this morning. We are going to discuss the hot topics, but let me connect with Rufai Oseni to join the conversation, and then I'll open the phone line for you to also join. Let's have a conversation this morning. We are streaming live on YouTube right now and on Facebook. You could go watch us live on YouTube. So search Voice of the People 90.3 FM. You see us, subscribe to our channel. It's very important to us. And leave a comment. I'll read it out. You can also send a WhatsApp message now to 0700 903 9039. That is for the WhatsApp. Now to the hot discussion this morning. I know you can already tell. You could tell from all the headlines I read. There was one that was recurring, like it was in the newspapers, like different newspapers. You hear the story. Now it's about the new naira note. The new naira note, the extension of the deadline. A lot of us are afraid that we might not be able to make it to the 31st, because when you go use the ATM, you get the old naira notes. 31st is just few days away, I think 6 days away. So there is a lot of panic. Now, the old naira notes, Nigerians, they fear massive losses as deadline draws near. That is on the Daily Thrust newspaper this morning. Senators, reps, they draw battle line with CBN over new naira notes. And the CBN is saying no going back. No going back. It's 31st. It's going to happen whether you like it or not. So, but what is your take on this new naira note and the deadline? Do you have the new naira note now? Have you been able to take the old ones to the bank? How is it going for you? Some people are hoarding the new naira notes. That's one of the reports I got. They will go to those ATMs that are paying the new naira notes, and they will sit there and collect and collect and collect. We're using different ATM cards. They will collect to keep. But if you have the old naira notes, what are your plans to get the new ones? Because banks are still giving the old ones, as in the ATM. So how are you supposed to get the new ones? Do you think the date should be extended? That is our discussion, part of our discussion this morning. I'm trying to get through to Rufai Oseni, but it's like the network is not good, or I can't connect with him. But when I get him on, we will talk. But I'll start taking calls right away. I have a first caller on the line. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay, the number is 0700 903 903 903 0700 903 903 903. The phone lines are open now for you to call in. Hello, good morning. Okay. You can also send in a WhatsApp message. And another story here also talked about the fuel scarcity. The fuel scarcity here is another story that talks about it. Okay, Rufai is on the phone. Hello, good morning. Hello, yeah, good morning. I could not connect with you with that phone. I don't know. Maybe it's network. But good morning. You're on now. Good morning to you.
Okay. Good morning, sir. Good morning.
Yeah, welcome to the program. So we are talking about the deadline, the CBN saying no going back. 31st is 31st. They're going to phase out the old naira notes. There is panic. A lot of people they've gone to banks to get the new naira notes. Some people are holding the new naira notes. Is it feasible that come 31st we'll be able to do this? Can we do this in 31st of January?
Yes, it is, Mary. Yes, it is. So 2 things. Let me first say a couple of things, and let me first amplify some of the challenges people are facing. I think the banks should be called out, because there's been allegations that have been submitted to the CBN about the banks now trading the new naira notes to politicians and people that spray money at events. I think the CBN should set up a task force to fight the banks, to look at them and sanction banks that are doing that. And also ensure that people get that money. Yesterday, the CBN governor said in all areas, even up to Sambisa, all the areas of Maiduguri, that their agents are there and the super agents. I think they should intensify efforts on that. Thirdly, I think what the CBN should also do is to bolster the logistics. But fourthly, I support the CBN governor by saying that 31st is sacrosanct. And that's why I keep asking. Anybody should bring out the law that the CBN governor has broken, according to the CBN Act. He's not broken any law. It is that time. And please, people that make comparisons between Nigeria and America, I have an argument.
Okay.
Do an average American keep over $100,000 in their house? No. Can you even keep 10,000 pounds in your house by yourself? Go and try paying 10,000 pounds into the bank and see if they will not stop you and ask you questions. So please, everybody that keeps saying when America changed currency, it took 3 years. Please, the dynamics are different. The CBN governor is changing currency and doing all of this because there's so much money in the hands of people that people now are so scared that they can't bring out. And you see, the problem is that the politicians are scared that the money they've stockpiled will destroy in their own house. That's just the fear, and that's why they are trying everything to threaten the life of the man, to attack the man, to say all sorts. The other argument I want to make is that, see, most Nigerians don't have up to 500,000 naira in their bank account. So those limits that they want to extend, who people want to withdraw the money. And the laws have said explicitly that if you're a company, limit is 5 million. So for those POS operators, like we said before, go register as a company. Another lie that the MPR debunked yesterday is the fact that, Mary, the stamp duty was 370 billion. It wasn't 89 trillion. You know, I said that amount was spoken. And you know, I said it was not
I remember.
Remember, I specifically talked about it. You can see how people go right. So when people talk sometimes, they think we are fools in this country. Whoever brought about that 89 trillion is a liar. The entire banking asset is not up to 77 trillion. The entire deposit in the country is about 44 trillion. So where did that person see 89 trillion in stamp duty? How can you collect stamp duty more than deposit? So it was fictitious. And you can see how people bandy arguments around just to discredit people. And the argument doesn't hold water. Firstly, we are still tightening. Yes, we had some leeway on inflation. Inflation came down, but it has to go up. So I support the fact that interest rates are going up. I predicted it 17.5 now. The liquidity ratio, TRR and all of that, about the 32% ratio, asymmetric corridor, you know, still kept at a variation of plus or minus 100, 700. So those are the variations there, which I think is in line with trying to tackle the problem of inflation. So there is nothing wrong.
But NAS is saying that it should be pushed to July. NAS is saying that they should push this to July so that Nigerians can be ready. Because if you see the rush, if you see how people they go these banks so that they could, you know, the last minute rush.
Mary, I understand their plight, but why was Nigerians wait for last minute? There was ample time. Secondly, I don't even like hearing National Assembly talk. The same National Assembly that, I hope you know yesterday, the same National Assembly that across the state, you know, we keep talking about local government autonomy and financial autonomy. Do you know that state assemblies voted against local government financial autonomy? So we are not ready in this country. The same National Assembly that is rubber stamp is having the F-132 to talk. What have they done for the people of Nigeria? What have they done as regards fuel scarcity and all of that? What has the this National Assembly has been one of the worst in recent times. Rubber stamp. The same National Assembly that some of their lawmakers were voting against electronic voting until the Nigerian people cried out. I dare to say that the Nigerian people are even better without the National Assembly sometimes. And that's why I don't see why we have a bicameral legislation. We should collapse the Senate, and the National Assembly together and make it unicameral and take the 125 billion we give them to go and sit down and do nothing and sleep in the National Assembly and reduce that money to do other things for Nigerians, not having a bicameral legislation that's not even effective as the rubber stamp. The National Assembly, as far as where it is usefulness, they should make correct arguments. They don't make correct arguments, only sentimental arguments.
Talking
in
about
all of these arguments.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes.
Talking about
go on. Yes.
The fuel scarcity. Now, the federal government has set up a 14-man panel to end fuel scarcity. I read it in the news this morning that the federal government is meeting with the operators of the midstream and downstream oil sector as part of measures towards developing the strategic stock for petrol. Now, my question is this: will the national strategic stock, would it help in addressing the recurring fuel scarcity in Nigeria? That is my question.
Mary,
yes.
I'm in Nigeria. If you ask the Nigerian question, they ask you back a question. Mary, now today daybreak concerning this fuel scarcity. We've had fuel scarcity since November. Some even say it's October. Throughout last year, there was fuel scarcity in Abuja. You forget that there was fuel scarcity caused by flooding. So now today daybreak, after people have suffered that many weeks to the election, they are setting up 14 months. But when I saw the story, I laughed. So when the DSS even intervened, the federal government didn't even know there was first scarcity then. How can we run a government of aloofness to the plight of the people? We all know the problem of fuel. It's not a big deal, Mary. It's a demand and supply problem. Our refineries are not working. It's as simple as that. When you fix refineries, you have more to supply. And for the fact that your refineries are not working, you are importing from overseas, you are spending a lot of forex to import. And because of the forex variation of the economy, and the fact that a lot of politicians have been holding so much money, that is also adding to inflation, coupled with ways and means collected by the government, coupled with a lot of other factors and mismanagement of the economy.
Yeah.
Forex is high and it's problematic to get products in. What did the government do? Some government is running a subsidy regime that is largely inefficient. People are buying petrol over 400 naira. This is the same problem. We have this same government that called subsidy a scam. That said they will remove subsidy, but for the first 3 years they kept on lying. In fact, they lied so much that they changed the name. They didn't call it subsidy. You know what they're calling it? They called it under recovery. That's why I say when I make points, I make empirical points. Fact check me.
You know,
check me.
You know that Rufai said Nigeria is to spend 6 trillion naira fuel subsidy this year. 6 trillion naira this year. It's in the news on the Vanguard newspaper.
6 trillion naira. NMPC will say they have enough stock. IPMA will complain that they are giving only to major marketers. With the 6 trillion naira on subsidies, we'll still buy for close to 400 naira like they're buying in Imo. Look at fuel queues everywhere. So afterwards, they say they are just setting up 40-man committee. Let me tell you something. One thing I know is that when government doesn't want to do anything, they set up a committee. Then another committee will review the work of that committee. Another committee will check the work of that committee. It's just drawing. Let's build refineries. People should keep their campaign promise. Should we play it back for them in 2015? We will build one refinery every year. Have you forgotten?
I don't forget so.
You don't forget that.
Now, you remember it.
Didn't you hear that? We will build refineries. We will give you student loans. We will build refineries.
Please don't bring back sad memories. It's sad memories.
No,
because we were hopeful. We were really hopeful that year. We were hopeful.
Yes.
But
you see, let me confess something to you. People like me were so hopeful when President Buhari came. So hopeful. So very hopeful. In fact, too hopeful. Because we felt for once there was a peaceful transfer of power.
Mm-hmm.
And when there was a peaceful transfer of power, then things started to change. So, but when we see things like this, we start to ask questions, what was happening? But you see, we'll still never keep believing in President Buhari. You know why? He's our president. The only one we've got. to May 29. So let's keep hope alive.
All right, let's keep hope alive. I think I should open the phone line at this junction. Thank you so much, Rufai Oseni. It's always a pleasure speaking with you.
Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, have a great morning. You're listening to the front page review on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Just heard Rufai Oseni talking about the fuel scarcity and also the new naira notes and the deadline. So I'm going to open the phone lines for you to join the conversations. I'm already getting calls, but we need to go pay some bills so that I don't cut your call. So when we return, we'll talk more on this. Do you think the 31st at the end of this month, is it feasible? Do you see it working? Will it not be too stressful for you? Or what do you think? I would like to know. The number is 0700 903 903 903. After this break, we'll take calls. Keep it here. We are the Voice of the People, 90.3 FM.
You are listening to the number one station, the Voice of the People, 90.3 FM.
Risi, where's your sister?
She's in the bedroom.
Oh, yeah, call her for me.
Baraka, mommy is calling you.
Hey, Risi, Joe, please buy me chill drink from Dogo.
Dogo, you there outside? I beg, help us bring one chill drink, come.
Risi, sorry, Please check if it's your daddy that's at the door. You that your line had been blocked. How did you get the credit that you're using, K?
I linked my NIN to my MTN line and got 20k free airtime.
Yes, so link your NIN to your MTN line today and get 20,000 naira bonus airtime. Visit any MTN center near you to begin.
Mommy, where are you going?
MTN Experience Center, of course. You think it's only you that like good thing, eh?
Terms and conditions apply.
Are you aware that Iruka Online Limited installed and designed a 100,000 capacity church building? Oh yeah, we are the sole distributors of global leading brands all over the world, such as Wafday Line Array, speakers and digital amplifiers, Preseno's digital mixers and studio equipment, Coswell workstations and keyboards, Fender guitars, Mapex drums, Ashdown bass combos, just to mention but a few. We offer flexible payment plan handled by our financial department with 24/7 customer care support system. You can visit our website on www.iruka.com to avoid buying fake products. You can also visit our showroom at number 36 Lagos International Airport Road beside Golden Tulip Hotel. Iruka, never settle for less.
Risi, where's your sister?
She's in the bedroom.
Oh, yeah, call her for me.
Baraka, mommy is calling you.
Hey, Risi, Joe, please buy me chill drink from Dogo.
Dogo, you there outside? I beg, help us bring one chill drink, come.
Risi, sorry, Please check if it's your daddy that's at the door. You that your line had been blocked. How did you get the credit that you're using, K?
I linked my NIN to my MTN line and got 20k free airtime.
Yes, so link your NIN to your MTN line today and get 20,000 naira bonus airtime. Visit any MTN center near you to begin.
Mommy, where are you going?
MTN Experience Center, of course. You think it's only you that like good thing, eh?
Terms and conditions apply.
The award-winning pizza in the US is now here in Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Romeo, the pizza champions, and Coldberry ice cream, delights in every scoop. Visit any of our outlets and feel the rich taste from the pizza champions and Coldberry ice cream at 11 Road by Festa Avenue, Festa Town, 28 at Deniro Ogusanya Street, Surulere, 13 Admiralty Way, Lekki Phase 1, Romeo's Pizza and Coldberry ice cream. Romeo, the pizza champions.
Risi, where's your sister?
She's in the bedroom.
Oh, yeah, call her for me.
Baraka, mommy is calling you.
Hey, Risi, Joe, please buy me chill drink from Dogo.
Dogo, you there outside? Abeg, help us bring one chill drink, come.
Risi, sorry, please check if it's your daddy that's at the door. You that your line had been blocked. How did you get the credit that you're using, K?
I linked my NIN to my MTN line and got 20k free airtime.
Yes, so link your NIN to your MTN line today and get 20,000 naira bonus airtime. Visit any MTN center near you to begin.
Mommy, where are you going?
MTN Experience Center, of course. You think it's only you that like good thing, eh?
Terms and conditions apply.
Looking for a place to relax and find comfort, the right place to be is the Golden Tulip Essential Hotel. At the Golden Tulip Essential Hotel, we offer excellent services to our clients and customers. We serve high quality wines at our restaurant and bar, while our continental dish is second to none. At the Golden Tulip Essential Hotel, located on 42 Muritala Mohammed International Airport Road, our rooms are in conformity with international standard and best practices. We accord priority to security for all our guests. Breakfast is free.
That's how I do.
Yay! And we have standard facilities for your seminar and training. For bookings and reservations, please call 0815-7003-333.
Ice on my neck, ice on my wrist, you know. That's how I do.
24/7 around the world, non-stop. This is Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Hi, my name is Dr. Tunji Bakari. I've been a medical doctor for over 20 years, and sometimes I have to recommend my patients leave the country to get urgent care. But with 5G, I don't need my patients to spend enormous amounts of money to fly out. I can consult real time with experts all over the world without needing to get a visa. Even monitoring patients with heart conditions or patients that are at risk of other ailments alone at home can be done with the wearable technology 5G facilitates. Even though I'm a doctor, I keep having to convince my patients this is real, not magic. Bridge the gap with MTN 5G. It offers hyper-fast internet speeds, seamless buffering, and applications that can only be possible via its quality data capabilities. No be juju, not MTN 5G. Now available on iPhone. MTN, what are we doing today?
We are Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. You're listening to the Front Page Review. My name is Mary Onaife Debbie. The phone numbers to call is 0700 903 903 903. Hello, good morning.
Hello, morning. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you for calling. You're my first caller today. What's your name?
Yeah, my name is Nii. I'm calling from VI at the moment.
Welcome, Mr. Nii. Go ahead.
Yeah, a lot of issues have been discussed, but there's a common denominator in all these our issues in Nigeria.
Yeah.
There's a lack of system. We don't have systems. We don't have structures. We don't have people that defend their integrity when it comes to systems. And that's why things fail. If we have a good system, how can we be fighting for petrol at this stage and time? What's our reorder level? What's the production level? We have refineries that are not working. What happens to modular refineries? A lot of countries that have same but even lesser endowment are managing very well. But here the system is completely broke down. If we need to make a change, no matter who governs, we have over 200 and something million in Nigeria. If you cannot have an ethical revolution and go back to the basics, there will always be challenge. Nobody will sit in Abuja and monitor what's happening in Sokoto. Nobody will sit in Abuja and monitor what's happening in Lagos. The system must work. And when the system is not working, then the whole thing is collapsed. The police are not working. The military are not working. The local government are not working. And you think it's the head of state alone? No. We all have a social responsibility in it. Everybody, we all complain, but nobody's ready to bear put his hand on the plow. When it's your turn, you say, it's my turn. The other one is going, it's my turn. He will do his own and just get out, mess up the system. And that's just the problem. We need to fix the system, not the people. Fix the system first and let the people toe the line. If somebody is offending, let's take him to the court and let the court take its course. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Nee. Okay, 0700 903 903 903 is the number to call. Why for WhatsApp is 0700 903 9039. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, Mary, how are you?
Oh, Mr. Peter Amonse, I'm doing great this morning.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Now, Mary, I think by now the CBN should have made a deadline for issuance of new naira notes in Nigeria. I think what they should have done should have been from 1st January 2023. No bank should issue old naira notes again. That is what they should have done. Because as we are talking now, up till yesterday that I went to bank I went to withdraw money because I had a job I needed to do, and I was to withdraw 53,000 naira.
Yes.
Out of 53,000 naira that I withdrew, no single new note.
From ATM.
So, am I going to print new note by myself? Are Nigerians going to manufacture new notes? Is it not the CBN or the bank? So it's not only saying that, oh, banks have not issued. Banks are hoarding. They are hoarding for politicians. They are hoarding for Owambe. That is not what the CBN should tell us now. And let me tell you, the problem is not in depositing old note. The scrambling you are seeing today is just that the new note is not there. They are not available. So why do you want to phase out the old thing and they are not making the new ones available? That is the question. Okay, the ones I'm still having in my hands now, am I the one that manufacture it? You go and put the money in the bank and you want to withdraw, you still withdraw the old note. Is it our fault? So that's why I'm thinking that date should be shifted, because the CBN is not doing the right thing. You can't phase out the old note and you are not making available the new note. That's what I'm saying. So, okay, you want to go and buy something on the street and you carry the old note and the woman say, I no collect them. Where will she get another money to buy something? You want to give your sister money to come back from school to go and eat, and there's somebody who say, I don't collect the old note. Who is responsible? Is it not the CBN that is responsible for all these suffering? Because they have not made the new note available. That's my point.
Thank you.
Now, maybe on NAN, asking for, is it 2 days or 2 weeks for students to go and vote? I mentioned this thing yesterday. I said you cannot disenfranchise these about 3 million students they were talking about, that they should give these guys holidays to go and vote, because Nigerians need their vote today. They want to make a statement. They want to change this status quo. They want to make sure that they face out these people that are not showing concern for Nigerians. I don't want to. If I say evil people now, you say I should not say that.
No, thank you. So you've already spoken for about 3 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Peter.
Thank you.
I always appreciate your contribution. Have a great day.
And you too.
Yeah. 0700 903 903 903. Do you think they should extend this new naira note? Do you think they should extend the from 31st? They should give us more time so we'll have the new naira note. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome to the program. What's your name and your location?
This is Peter calling Solo.
Okay, go ahead.
What I'm saying is, the policy of the CBN saying that we should deposit all our own notes on our tax.
Yes.
Is it because the government are not being sincere most of the time? That is why the people don't trust them. That is why they think that is normal thing now. But they have not come out to say that the president is still led that. How would Nigerians survive? Like I'm talking to you, I'm still worrying a whole note. I'm going somewhere, I want to pay. And they are telling me that no, they cannot make use of this one in a few days to go. So it is not really fair on the people. They should at least give some days, maybe another 1 week or 2 weeks, so that we can extort all this old money. Because even if you go to bank, they still give you old. Most of the banks are not 20 naira. Please, let's all do something. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate your contribution. I think we should start taking messages now. I'll start from YouTube. We have lots of messages on YouTube this morning. So This one says from Collins Ebuka, Nigeria is not working at all. Why did you say that, Collins Ebuka? We're not talking about Nigeria working or not. We're talking about the new naira notes. That's what we're talking about, and fuel scarcity. Pharisee said, good morning, guys. Okay, trust you are doing good. Okay, that's another message. Let's see. Precious A said, if you walk into a shop in Germany with €100 bill as a black person, it will be really suspicious. I've been here 3 years and have never seen 100 bills. Another message here from Adegboyega Adekunle says, I don't know when last I set my eyes on £100, even £50, since I have my bank card with me, and I can make transfer through my online banking. Linda Ugu said, I think some people are frustrating the effort of the CBN and just create this chaotic situation to make the CBN bow down. In that way, they will get they will rig the election. I think that's what you want to say. Another message from Jude Jude said, I believe 31st is feasible. Let's encourage Nigerians to go cashless, do more of electronic transfers. Karosi said, I was at the bank yesterday and they did not even have 200 and 500 naira notes. Okay, we'll take more messages, but let's get back to the phone lines. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning to you. Hello? I can hear you now. Good morning to you. What's your name and location?
Good. I want to talk about the CBN policy or the new notes.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Did you know banks are still dispensing old notes? As at last weekend on Sunday, I collected 60,000 from ATM, and all are old notes, but bad old notes. And well, I will tell Nigerians to calm down, because CBN governor knows what he's doing. But I think what I thought is after the election, they will still give us time to deposit our old notes. But I think they just want to do this maybe after January. Nobody should spend the whole notes anymore because of the election. Maybe after the election, they can still give us time to deposit. That is what I thought. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate your contribution. Hello, good morning, Ambassador.
Hey,
Ambassador Mujba.
how are you doing?
I'm fine. Welcome.
Yeah, how was mine?
It was good. Yeah. It was good.
It gives glory to Almighty God for the gift of the day.
Yes.
Yeah. On the central bank issue, it's like, look, let us tell ourselves the truth. The commercial banks cannot work in the same way with the central bank. That's the cocoa. It's like the commercial banks are hidden agenda. Not that these new notes are not available.
Ambassador, your phone, the network in your area, it's not so good.
The commercial bank really want this.
Ambassador, the network is not good. It's breaking here.
Let me call back.
Yeah, call back. I'll pick your call. 0700-903-903-903. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning to you. Okay, I can hear you. Good morning. Okay. Please call us back. The phone lines are open. The lines are open. 0700-903-903-903. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Welcome to the program. What's your name and location?
Okay, my name is Ijike. I'm calling from Nigeria.
Okay. Can you kindly speak up a bit?
Okay, I will do that.
Okay.
You see, nothing good comes to. We know that the politicians, their hands are in this matter. But I bet you that from January 31st, deadline will continue to see. No matter what they are doing, they cannot frustrate us anymore.
and we're moving ahead, and we know that we'll get there. We must get there, and we must change the system, and we must change the narrative. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for calling. Let's go to WhatsApp. We have messages on WhatsApp. Let's go to WhatsApp. Now, this message said, good morning, Mary Jide Ekele from Hilltop Estate, Aburu. Take it or leave it. CBN is joking. CBN is joking, I swear. It's obvious that they must extend the deadline. I do buying and selling. Do you know how much I have handled cash? I have only seen 7 pieces of 1,000 naira. Only since this buhaha of currency discoloration. Does it mean that I should stop accepting old notes when in a whole day I may not have sold anything? I will never beg him to extend the date. I am not even talking of parents whom their children have sent monies this Yuletide and they have decided to bank them under their various beds, hoping to be making expenses gradually. Will they wake up on the 1st of February and find out that their purchasing power are no longer? Not be juju be that and swears. They are just doing initial gra. Okay. From Jide Ekele from Hilltop Estate, Abro. Thank you for your message. Another one here says, good morning, Mary. The limit in supply of the new naira notes will make it unrealistic on the 31st of January, which is the deadline date. I strongly support the call by the National Assembly for the extension of the CBN policy on the new naira notes so that there will be enough time for its circulation and to avoid unnecessary panic and confusion we are seeing in banks currently. From HRH BC Nwoko in Oshodi. Thank you for your message. Let's go back to the phone lines. Then we'll come back for messages. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the program. Kindly turn down the volume on your radio set. Yes, the network is not so clear. Can you call me back?
Okay.
Kindly call me back. The network was shaky now. 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call in now. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning. Welcome.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah. What's your name and your location? Yeah, I can hear you.
My name is David from Mayobo.
Okay, Mr. David, welcome to the program.
In totality, first, central bank is going to be there. You understand? This is about a couple of months down. My son works in the bank.
Yeah.
He says central bank asked them to come and collect money. They will not go and collect money. I've ever collected new notes there from the bank. You understand? But the thing is that this thing even aids and helps this cashless society. Most of the transaction can be done online. Somebody said today in the AIT press review, he went to bank. Few people were there in the hall. Very scanty. That means transaction can be done online. That's one. Two, these commercial banks are the cause. Where do we get money? The Owambe at the party. People, they are there with new currency. It is not central bank that give this Owambe people. It is never them. It is never central bank. You understand? And if they extend it, the essence will be defeated. This and most of this, and most of the even the cash they bring in the new note. It is the big guys, these big politicians that come to audit, collect it. Now, I asked somebody to go to bank today. He needs 150,000. My son said immediately they are going to load it. They can come and start collecting. So it is the commercial banks that have to be blamed. I'm telling you, don't blame the central bank. They can't be so obstinate, so stubborn-minded.
So you're saying that it's the banks. They don't want to go collect the new.
It's the commercial bank. Forget it. It's not central bank. What you are doing, what central bank is doing, I support him. Represent for what? And it's good for this cashless society. You can do most of your transaction. All those market people, you hear what somebody said. They are so complacent. They don't want to even go. They don't go out. They don't want to go to bank. They're believing that people will be the one to come out. Go and change the cash in your hands.
Thank you.
Do most of your transaction online. So That's my submission. God bless you.
Thank you so much for your contribution this morning. Different sides to the story, different sides. Saying the commercial banks at the cost, they don't want to go collect the money from the CBN. Is that true? Can you confirm this? If you can confirm this, please call us. Let's know. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Mary. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Welcome to the program.
Yes.
What's your name and location?
My name is Best. I'm calling from Indigo.
Mr. Best, welcome.
Yeah, thank you. So, I said, we keep complaining the policy does not work, is not working, or things does not work in this country. We ourselves, which impact are we playing for things to work? They've given us this order since how many months now, and yet we are still being stubborn-headed about it. Okay, last week I went to the bank. I used the ATM last week. I withdrew 50,000 and everything were new notes. All, no one, old notes, everything. So I think the thing is working, but it's our own stubbornness that is making it look as if it's not working. We want to just blame the government every time for everything. We don't want to play our own part to make things work in this country. Yes, we know the system has been always like that, fluctuating every now and then. If TBN wish to, if they wish to extend it, fine, no problem, it's good. But I won't say they should, or if they want to, fine. If they don't want to, still good as well. We are too stubborn in this country we don't want things to work so that we can just blame the government. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Best. Okay, that's your experience now. You said you used the ATM and everything was new Naira notes. I think I've used it too, but I didn't get new Naira notes. I used the ATM, I think, yesterday. I didn't get new Naira notes. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mary.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, this is Mr. Chicks from Northampton, UK.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I think the last caller, I don't know where he gets his confidence from. If CBN and commercial banks are not working in synergy, what does he want the people to do? All these things are the problem we're facing. Everybody gives orders and nobody follows orders. I thought CBN controls the commercial banks. How can you, if you go to the ATM and you are giving old note, what has it got to do with you? The problem is this Nigeria is most parastatals in Nigeria is completely disoriented. Nobody cares what they are doing. Everybody is just dishing out orders. Nobody is following orders. Just look at everything we do. That's the problem we're facing. It's not the people. It's the leaders. Well, how can you control the commercial banks to give you a new note if they don't give you? I don't know why some people should come here. I know it's his opinion because maybe it worked out for him, but I don't see it coming here. This is not a question of blaming Nigerians. Your duty, if it is you going to deposit this money, yeah, we can say, just like we're saying, people are not going to collect their PVCs. Because it worked for you doesn't mean it works for another person. This one is a straightforward thing. I need 10,000. I go there and I got old note. How is that my fault?
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate your contribution. Let's see if we could take one more call before we round off this morning. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, okay, go ahead. You have, I think, 1 minute.
My own contribution is that we don't need to blame CBN. The blame goes to commercial banks because they are the one that issued the new notes out, and they are the one that are selling it for people that used to go to party. When you go to party, you see new notes, and when you go inside party, you can't see new notes. So it's not the fault of the CBN. CBN gave them the new notes. They don't left them to distribute it. You go to ATM, you still have old notes. And we have 1 week to go. So it's the fault of commercial banks. So commercial banks have to do more by selling the notes out. So that's my contribution.
Yeah, thank you so much for your contribution this morning. Okay, we'll take one last message from WhatsApp. This one says, good morning, Mary. Cashless policy isn't an issue, but the issue are the unappealing charges that are being placed on this that are the matter. Okay, Alexander, I think this is an issue we should talk about. There are charges. If you're doing transfer, there are charges, and it's going to be more these days now that we're going into cashless policy. I think we'll talk about that another day. But thank you so much, Alexander, for this message. And to you, thank you for being part of the program. My time here is up. My name is Mary Onaife Debbie. You can find me on Instagram at Mary Media. Coming up next is Ogen Digbo. Keep it here. We are the voice of the people, 90.3 FM.
24/7 around the world, non-stop. This is Voice of the People.